Welcome Back to the Future. Last time we had Officer Parker and Trixie Trotter. We had to somehow get them to
Cabbage crates.
talk, but they didn't. So we went outside and I saw Arthur. A chicken in every pot. Which dog is that now? I'm confused. So should I go to dog? Go in.
Hey, Doc. How's the room?
It's a little cleaner than I would have imagined for a Depression-era flophouse. How are your investigations going?
Parker's pickled, and Jennifer's doomed.
Doc, Parker's in worse shape than we thought. We've screwed up his life so bad he's been dumped by Jennifer's future grandmother.
Ah,
I know.
Marty, it's more important than ever that you get Officer Parker back on his destined path. If Jennifer never exists, then I'll never take you to 2015 to save your kids. Then old Biff will never...
Paradox City. Got it. I saw him.
Who?
My grandpa. On his streetcar for just a second. Doc, we gotta find him.
Why?
Trixie thinks she's got something that could put Kid away, but Artie's the only one who can tell her for sure. I guess he's kind of her tutor or something.
Ah, so that's the connection. When your grandfather disappeared from Hill Valley for 2 months, the bond between him and Miss Trotter was severed, eventually leading to a timeline in which Trixie lost the nerve to betray Tannen.
Yeah?
We've got to find your grandfather.
Great.
Where'd you park the DeLorean?
I hid it in the DeSoto lot. Nobody's buying cars these days, so it should be safe in there.
Any sign of Artie?
Haven't spotted him yet.
Why are Tannins always such jerks anyway?
It's hard to say. Rogue Neanderthal genes in their DNA, perhaps.
Okay, I better get back to fixing history.
Be careful, Marty.
But seriously though, why aren't they going back to when Arthur was left by them? Would have been much easier. I can't. Can I go
Could
into
Arthur
the
be in
theater?
there?
Yes, go in there.
That's way too dark and crowded for me to tell.
Seriously. Then don't go in there. I don't care. Just find him. Easton, or maybe he went home. I should look if he went home. Doc, I can see you from here. That's not safe.
Mike, you're just in time.
How have you been, Emmett? I know I haven't seen you in a couple of months.
I'm great, and I owe it all to you.
Really?
Yes, that argument I had with my father during our jet drill experiment gave me the incentive to finally quit that dreary court job. I've committed myself full-time to a life of science.
Okay.
So, thanks for watching Einstein while I've been away.
It's been a pleasure. He's proven to be a surprisingly willing test subject. It's almost as if he's been working with me for years.
More like decades. What's the story with the little car and all this equipment?
Einstein and I are conducting a few experiments with this 1/4 scale model to work out a few hitches in my planned demonstration at the Hill Valley Expo in a couple of months.
A radio-controlled car?
No. Well, yes, but there'll be so much more than that. It will amaze the world. Aha! Got it!
Got what?
I'll show you. Ready to go, Einstein?
What the hell is he doing?
Watch this. When this baby hits 23 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious cow flop.
Cow flop?
Einstein!
No!
Get him out of there!
Not to worry. I've got a fail-safe eject mechanism around here someplace. See?
What the hell?
Nothing to worry about.
Nothing.
He made a hover car. Oh no! Einstein is on the attic. Oh, on the roof, I mean.
I'll go see if I can find something to help. Or someone.
Do I have to ask Doc to help me?
It's locked. Guess I'll have to find some other way to rescue Heine.
Really? Didn't he say he hit the car here? Go there, damn it. No, wrong way. Okay, then I'll go to Doc and ask him.
Hey, Doc, I could use a little help.
What's the problem?
You're in the park.
Why didn't you tell me I'd run into your younger self tonight?
Because I don't remember being out here tonight. Clearly, your interactions with my younger self 2 months ago have slightly altered my personal timeline. I never had the nerve to perform public experiments like he's doing. No matter. Those experiments will be forgotten once I've seen Frankenstein.
Frankenstein?
Yes. Right now, my younger self is fiddling around down there with rocket propulsion systems for his demonstration at the expo.
The thing that'll kick off your scientific career.
Exactly. Now, the rockets are a horrible idea, and I'll soon realize that they'll never work. But eventually, I'll wander into that movie theater and see Frankenstein and clear my mind. I've kept the ticket stub from that movie in my wallet ever since. See?
Why?
Because it's during this movie that I'll have the inspiration for my breakthrough at the expo.
Doesn't have anything to do with reanimating the dead, does it?
Not the way you're thinking, no. But during that famous scene when Colin Clive turned the wheel that raised that shrouded figure into the tower and that bolt of lightning struck, well, let's just say more than one brain was reanimated that night.
Okay.
Hey, who did burn down Tannen's original speakeasy anyway?
I still don't know. I'd really like to find out before we go home.
I never did get a straight answer about why he came back to 1931 in the first place.
It's, personal. When this is over, I'll tell you all about it.
I'm gonna hold you to that, you know.
Personal?
Emmett's not having much luck getting Einstein off the courthouse.
I'm not surprised. Heine's a smart dog, but heights give him the willies.
What can we do?
I've got it.
What?
Just get my younger self distracted, and I'll handle the rest. Be careful, Marty.
I have to distract him again, like always. I'll probably have to get him to the movie theater as well. Hi. What the hell? Talk to him.
Don't worry, Emmett. I'm sure you'll get it right someday.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. Right now, I'm more concerned
Cocoa
with
cup.
Einstein.
Oh, his car went right into that board. Take a break. What went wrong? What's with you and Edna? Okay. Do they have some...
What's up with you and Edna?
Relationship?
A couple months ago, I could swear she was making goo-goo eyes at you.
That was before my father had her Stay Sober Society meeting thrown out of our house. Now she takes every opportunity she can get to snipe at me and my work. It's very distracting.
Tell me about Parker.
You know anything about Officer Danny Parker?
My pop says he's a good cop when he's not drinking.
Good.
Of course, now I hear he drinks all the time.
You know anything about Trixie Trotter?
The songbird of the Sierras? The nightingale of the north? The floozy of the foothills? Never heard of her. And I've definitely never snuck into Tannen's speakeasy to listen to her.
Oh. It's cute.
Have you seen that Frankenstein movie yet? I hear it's pretty inspirational.
Not yet. I've been so busy with my rocket car that I haven't found the time. But I'm planning on going tonight. At least I will once I get Einstein down.
Why don't you take a break from Einstein Patrol for a minute? Maybe go see a movie or something.
Thanks for the offer, Mike. When once Emmett Lathrop Brown sets his mind on a task, nothing can distract him from his purpose. And right now, that purpose is rescuing your dog.
Great, I'll do it. Go away.
What went wrong with your rocket car?
I'm not entirely sure. As soon as we get Einstein down, I'm gonna go look for it.
Why don't you go look for your car now?
And leave Einie stuck on a ledge? Never! Dogs are much more important than any silly rocket car.
It's
Especially
over
one
there.
that doesn't work at all.
So you're really going to see Frankenstein tonight? I'd hate for you to miss it.
Oh, don't worry. Nothing in the world would keep me from seeing a movie about a mad scientist with delusions of godhood.
Cool.
Cool. How do I get him away?
Why don't you take a break from Einstein Patrol for a minute? Maybe go see a movie or something.
Thanks for the offer, Mike. When once Emmett Lathrop Brown sets his mind on a task, nothing can distract him from his purpose. And right now, that purpose is rescuing your dog.
Well, I'll go off and see if I can get some help.
You do that. I'll stay here and see if I can think of a way to get Einie off that ledge.
Maybe I could get Edna. She surely will help me. Maybe. I hope so.
Hey, Edna.
Mr. Crockett, what can I do for you?
Mr. Crockett? What are you doing? I've got a story for you. What's with you and Emmett?
What's going on with you and Emmett? The last time I saw you, you seemed to be kinda interested in him.
That was before I belatedly realized that his agreement to host my Stay Sober Society was a clever ruse to ferry barrels of hooch to his so-called laboratory.
Sorry about that.
Now his very presence fills me with an irrepressible urge to pick at his philosophical and intellectual foundations with every tool in my vocabulary.
So you're not dating?
Dating? The mere thought of romantic involvement with that undisciplined techno-anarchist is preposterous.
Good.
I've got a story for you.
I got a hot lead for you.
Oh? What is it?
The dog is on the courthouse. Tannen arrested. Trixie betrays kid. Arthur McFly returns. Carl Sagan spotted in town.
Young
That's-
scientist strands dog on courthouse roof.
What?
Look over there.
Oh, for goodness sake. Mr. Brown!
Please, Miss Strickland, not now. Can't you see I've got a rather delicate situation on my hands at the moment? My trial run...
Trial run? Public hazard, I call it. And I'm sure my editor will agree. This scientific enterprise of yours represents a clear and present danger to public
You
safety.
know what represents a clear and present danger to public safety?
Please.
Your singing voice.
Okay.
There's no need to get personal, Mr. Brown.
Believe me, I have no intention of getting personal with you.
I'm relieved to hear it. Flying
Aw.
cars, of all the ridiculous
You
juvenile
mock
notions.
me, but just imagine a world in which traffic jams and car crashes are a thing of the past.
I might be more inclined to listen to you if your maiden voyage hadn't ended in a crash on one roof and a stranded dog on another.
I'm working on getting him down. Einie, how'd you get down? Clever dog.
Well, fortune favors you tonight, but I warn you to be more careful in the future.
Now, how to get that rocket car back down?
They still had accidents in 2015. I mean, in the movie 2015.
Hey, boy, how you doing? Good dog.
Yay, let's find Arthur. Wasn't I able to run? Or at least go faster? Yeah, that's it. No, I want to go to where Arthur lives. Maybe I'll ask her.
Edna!
What?
Nice song.
Hey, I got a hot... Oh?
What?
Arthur.
I can't tell her that. It could get him in trouble. See ya.
Keep...
Great. It's not really much faster. Control console. Do I get the
Testing,
countdown?
testing. Sibilance, sibilance.
Hey, quit playing with my equipment.
Sorry.
Where is he? He's gone. Emmett, where are you?
It's closed for the night.
Oh, damn it. Is he watching the movie now?
Could Arthur be in there? It's way too dark and crowded for me to tell.
And you didn't think about that before you went in? Let's see. Barber shop.
No time for a haircut now, even if they were open. Besides, they'd...
Sorry.
No time for a haircut now, even if they were open. Besides, they'd probably cut it too short.
Yeah, they always do.
Lamont's House of Ermine. Sleep tight, little ermines. It's closed for the night.
Oh, really?
Edna,
What?
what was that song you were singing earlier?
Do you like it? I wrote it myself. It really gets the toes tapping at the Stay Sober Society meetings. Although I suppose that could be the Shakes. Would you like to hear it again?
Yes.
Sure.
I knew if I waited long enough, somebody would request it. You say you've lost your self-respect, but you should care. It's not too late to redirect and start to care. Don't despise the good and pure. Time to rise up from the sewer. Wash off all that foul manure. Show the world you care. You should care. You should care what people think of you. Of goals that you could name, reclaiming your good name is what you ought to do. You should care. You should care.
I need her song.
If your reputation is in disrepair, it's not going to hurt you to reclaim your virtue, for you should care.
Catchy.
You really think so?
Yeah, it's, got a
Give me
good
the
hook
song
to it.
text.
One needs
Lyrics,
a good hook
I
if
mean.
one is fishing for souls.
Gone. Can I have a copy
You
of your
think I
song?
could have a copy of your You Should Care lyrics? I've, got a club of my own that could really use some inspiring.
Sure. Let me just get a page out of the hymnal. There you are.
Hey, thanks. See ya.
Keep
What a
fighting.
nice coincidence that it looks exactly like the one Trixie has. Dum, 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 dum.
Welcome back, sir.
Looks like Parker's still parked.
Okay, get her to sing. Please skip it.
Whisper in my ear, so no one can hear. Secrets are for sharing love, they're not meant for blaring love. Whisper in my ear.
Did I already hear that?
No one can hear.
It seems like I didn't.
Whisper in my ear, let me read you soft and clear. Don't make it fortissimo, make it pianissimo. Whisper in my ear, so no one can hear.
Danny,
Isn't it okay?
You!
I want
trust me, things will get better. Just keep listening to the music.
Why? None of the words.
Okay,
Oh,
let's switch the music.
I don't care. I don't care. Darling, whisper in my ear. There's
You should
nobody
care.
near. More
Where is
with
it?
a caress of.
You should care.
You should care. You should care. What people think of you.
She's right. I can turn my life around.
Sure you can.
You know what? I used to be a good cop. And yeah, I've had a few bad breaks, possibly even a psychotic one that caused me to imagine a disappearing space car. But I'm a good man.
Yeah.
And all I need to do to win Betty back is be the same good man I always was. And let the chips fall where they may.
All right. So now what?
Now I wait. Wait for the moment to take down Kid Tannen, restore my good name, and win back the heart of Betty Lipinski.
Hold that thought. I bet that moment is just around the corner.
Yes. Now I need Arthur. How do I get Arthur? No clue. Oh,
Emmett.
How did
No,
he
no, no
get up
time
there?
for chit-chat. I've got a rocket car to recover.
Emmett! You get down from there before you hurt yourself!
Hurt myself? You're far too cautious, Miss Strickland.
Are you sure that's safe?
Of course it's not safe. That soup kitchen he's climbing is owned by gangsters.
Stop being such chickens. See? Safe as houses.
Don't blame me if you end up dead. Oh, that man is so infuriating.
Emmett.
No, no, no time for chit-chat. I've got a rocket car to recover.
okay, so how do I get him down there?
How goes the fundraising?
Not so good. Must be the depression. Maybe I'll apply for a government grant.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
Edna.
What?
You know, Trixie Trotter sings a song that sounds a lot like your You Should Care.
She does?
Yeah, but hers is a little more carefree.
That's what you get when you sing for booze hounds and gangsters.
You'll be happy to know that your lyrics have pushed Danny Parker back on the straight and narrow.
Well, hallelujah! One poor soul saved from the fiery pit.
Yes.
What have you got against dogs, anyway?
They're smelly, rude, completely unable to take care of themselves, and frankly, they're not very bright. If I had my druthers, dogs would be banned from public places.
Harsh.
It's a harsh world, Mr. Corleone.
Seriously?
Whatever happened with that speakeasy arsonist?
I was about to ask you the same question.
Me?
Don't play coy with me. I may not have any journalistically acceptable proof, but I know you had a hand in Carl Sagan's daring escape from the authorities. Keep fighting the good fight.
How
Emmett.
do I get to
No,
the water?
time.
What am I supposed to do? I don't know. Come on.
Hey, Doc, I could use a little help.
What's the problem?
I can't find Arthur.
Any sign of Artie?
Haven't spotted him yet.
Good news, Doc. Parker's ready to arrest Tannen, and it looks like I didn't go stag to the prom.
Wonderful. What about Miss Trotter?
I'm still working on her. I talked to your younger self about Frankenstein. He's really looking forward to it.
Oh, I was never worried about that. I wouldn't miss that movie for the world. This whole ticket isn't about to disappear. I sort of envy me seeing it for the first time.
Can you explain all this? I'm confused.
It's very simple. In the original timeline, Timeline A, the speakeasy arsonist was never caught, creating one of Hill Valley's enduring historical mysteries.
Okay.
When I traveled back to 1931, I created Timeline B, in which I was misidentified as the arsonist and subsequently killed by Kit Tannen's goons. Einstein came with me, and somehow he ended up in the DeLorean when its fail-safe mechanism triggered, sending it back to 1986.
Which is where I came in.
Precisely. You traveled back to June 14th, 1931, creating Timeline C, a world in which Carl Sagan wasn't rubbed out by Kit Tannen. But Arthur McFly was served with a subpoena.
And shot by Kid Tannen's goons.
Yes, so you jumped back in time 6 hours, creating Timeline D, saving your grandfather's life, but somehow preventing Kit Tannen from meeting his date with justice.
Which is why the Tannens were so powerful when we jumped back to 86.
Uh-huh. So now we've returned to August of 1931, creating Timeline E, in which, fingers crossed, we'll send Tannen to prison where he belongs. Got it?
Sure.
Good.
One question.
What?
Can you explain all this? I'm confused. Should we be worried about your younger self and Enda Strickland?
That is a peculiar wrinkle in the space-time continuum, but I'm sure nothing will come of it. I can't possibly imagine myself becoming attached to a woman like that.
Oh, okay, if you say so.
Okay.
Be careful.
Let's get a hint. Now you've got all the tools you need to sniff out Arthur. But I don't know where he is. Seriously. I didn't know I needed the dog again. Okay, I might as well just do a cut here and continue in the next part and let Einstein sniff out Arthur. So thank you for watching. I hope you understood the timeline A to E, and I hope you had fun. So see you next time.